When I was appointed to one of the largest churches of the conference, I was really concerned with an approach to one-on-one how you deal with a congregation this size. The lay leader at that time, a man named Laurie Shreves, told me a story that has been very instrumental in my life. He talked about the main meaning of a big church. He said when he was a boy growing up in Camden, his backyard backed up on the Pennsylvania Seashore Railroad. One morning they woke up and a locomotive was on its side in their backyard, had tumbled off the tracks. They worked for days trying to get it back and they couldn't get it back, but there was one crane in the railroad system. They brought that crane in, and in half an hour, that crane put that locomotive back on the track. And he said, there is a place for big crane churches. He said, you have to define what you can do in a large church that you could do on behalf and for the smaller churches, and you can lift some loads that could not be lifted by smaller churches. That remained with me and has been very instrumental in my ministry goals.
What does it mean to be a big crane church? Throughout its history, the reach of the Haddonfield United Methodist Church has extended far beyond the sanctuary. From communities in Camden County to Kentucky and Florida, to the Dominican Republic, to Africa and to Russia, the people of this congregation have made God's presence known.
As programs evolved, then because we were building a strong base, and we had, with the daycare program, you had a program that was going to go on because there's always going to be kids and people needing daycare. Some other programs weren't that way. So we had that strong base that we could build upon. And that enabled us when other things popped up, we could get the proposals in and we could get the grant. And after a few years, people said, how come you're always getting all these things? But we had a track record, we delivered. It was a program of complete integrity, no scandals. And also, people wanted to see results. When they wanted something done, whether it was to clean up the neighborhood, whether it was to start another program of some kind that they wanted to do, they knew the Respond could deliver.
Our United Methodist women have a long history of supporting women, children, and youth around the globe. We volunteer to help by working at the Henderson Settlement in Kentucky, in Camden's Neighborhood Center, and by financially supporting other missions as well as activities within our church. Continuing the tradition, today's missions have addressed needs in the Dominican Republic, Henderson Settlement, Give Kids the World in Florida, and A Future with Hope, which supports storm-ravaged residents of New Jersey. Many United Methodist members also serve on the boards of other charitable organizations. Haddonfield Methodists exemplify what Methodism has always been, a movement that gathers as the body of Christ and goes forth into the world to live and work lovingly and justly in His name.